Oh, yes. Oh, motherfucking yeah.
It'll be all right, Grandma's what he says.
Mm-hmm. Yup. Let me tag Trinity. Where's Trinity at? Y'all make sure y'all share this motherfucker here. How the fuck do you add somebody? Where's Trinity?
Well, I'm 22.
Tag.
I've not gone through
Tag.
some life experiences as the others.
Tag.
Three.
Where is it?
I've been in the service, I've been in the military, I worked in all these big industries, mechanical and electrical engineer, and
The names are tag Trinity in here. Share the line, share the line.
it's all that.
So I just received a call from a girl, Trinity Black, telling me that this motherfucker told her, quote unquote, that I was bitter and mad.
When they called my name out the first
Bennie Mosley. Bitter and mad. Why would I be bitter and mad at a situation? Bitch, you bought me, you spent your $7,200 on my Mercedes. You bought me that. You sent me over $10,000 and we was on the day for 2 months. You did that. You paid for me to go on lavish trips. You paid to take me out of town. You paid for all those different things. You, not me. You did. So be bitter for what? I told you not to play with me is what I told you. I told you I was going to get even with you is what I told you. I don't make up stories. I never knew about any of the conversations that you had privately with your kings and queens until you told me. I ain't had no reason to say nothing about Javon and what him and Trail and Navion had going on. You told me that. You did. You was the person who said Javon was going to get his child taken because he can't keep himself away from these punks. You was. You was the one who read BJ. You was the one who texted me trying to get me to be in tour with Trent. This stuff that you did. You did those things. You was the person who told me, don't be living for Trinity because Trinity cut you in your back. I never knew anything about you not paying Trinity and her and whatever Terrell Love until you told me. That's what you told me, that you weren't paying them because they have been horrible. I said, to me, Trinity has been the best representative that I've seen. I said, to me, Trinity has been the best representative I've seen. That's the same thing I told Navion when we was in the elevator. I live for Trinity. She was the main reason that I came to see Black America. You told me otherwise. You said, well, if there was that case, I would be paying them. I said, oh, you not paying them? You said, no, I'm not paying her nor Terrell.
I dated all this.
That's what you told me out your mouth.
Focused on him in the very
I knew nothing about Trail and Navion and Joe King. I knew nothing about it. You called me telling me, babe, I just feel so bad for him because he's going to get his child taken because he can't separate his personal life from his pleasure. He got a whole man. I never knew nothing about you having to pay for extra stuff because he brought his lover to Chicago with y'all to Continental Plus. You told me that. That's what you told me. I don't make this stuff up. You sent me the pictures talking about some why is Trent touching on you. And like I told you, that's my brother. That's stuff that you told me. So for you to sit back and bite your tongue and not be able to tell these people that you said, it shows that you weak as hell, for one.
Basically, I am all they have left because both parents are dead.
I don't know why he brought your name. I don't even know why he even called me to tell me. No, yes I do. Because I told him that you was my brother. And he said, well, Navion wrote him and said that you and Javon had dealings. And I said, well, no, I don't think Trail and Javon had dealings because Javon is not Trail's type because he's a thicker guy. That's what I said. Well, whatever research he did, came to find out that y'all, whatever was going on. But I didn't know all that. You didn't tell me. Me and Navion don't talk. So, I mean, I can't pull. It ain't shit that I can just pull out the air. I can't just pull it out of mid-air. I can't just look at somebody's stuff and say, oh, yeah, they going together. I wasn't the one who was in Florida baking Javon for his tight pants that he had on. That was you. That's your king. Like I told you, if you don't like what he have on, dock him. And I ain't gonna lie, Triniti, when he told me that you was horrible, I said, well, okay, don't pay him. That's my motto for anything. They don't do their job, don't pay him. But for him to bag up and say that he didn't say, you was the person who told me that D West came to you seeking to start a prelim before he went to the U.S. debate, and you told him you want nothing to do with it, and now he's trying to be like you because he want to be seen everywhere. That's what you told me. I knew nothing about it. I knew nothing about it. I knew nothing about D West wanting to start a prelim with Black America. I knew nothing about that. But see, the thing is, when I confirm these stories with the people, these people know that these are conversations that they've had with you. Like Triniti knows that that's a conversation that she had with you. Terrell Love knows that that's a conversation that he had with you. Navion knows that that's a conversation that he had with you.
I got trust.
Not conversations they had with me. Those are conversations that they had with you. Trent knows that that's a conversation that he had with you. Not with me. So my thing be, you got to grow some balls and you got to stand on bitter. Benny, you wear a toupee. We was together for almost since April and we never had sex. None. You never sucked my dick. I never sucked yours. You jacked me off one time. That's it. That's all. And I told you, when I broke up with you, I said, Benny, I want you to go on with your life and live your life because we are never going to be happy together. You cried, you boo-hoo, you said I used you, you said I was just low down, the worst person on the world. And I told you I wasn't because I did what I said I was going to do. I provided you companionship, and that's what I did. I protected you from anybody fighting you, and that's what I did. That's what I did. I did my job. I did my part. And I told you, you asked me. You thought that me and Stasha had Sasha, whatever her name is, had something going on. I said, I would never mess with one of your friends. And you said, Taylor, I'm never going to mess with one of your friends. There was an agreement we came on. And I told you, well, Benny, if any one of my friends try to come at you, you already know they see everything that you do for me. They're going to try to talk to you. And I told you this. And I said, if you do it, I'm going to destroy you. And you said, Taylor, even when you called me today, saying don't destroy your life, for you to turn right back around and tell that lady that I was lying after you don't call me while I was clearly on live with her. You called me and said I'm trying to destroy you. I'm not trying to destroy you. I'm doing exactly what I told you I was going to do. Now, this shouldn't destroy who you are because these are things that you said out your mouth. It may destroy relationships that you tried to build, but it shouldn't destroy who Benny is because people should know who you are. You should be able to stand on your merit. You should be able to stand on the fact that I said it because if I say something, my grown ass say it, I'm never going to be scared to say it again. Never. Hold on, y'all. Here comes. Hey.
Hello.
Yeah. So for him to call you and say I was mad and bitter about
No. He didn't call me. After I got off the live with Javon, his son, I said, let me call him because this is getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
I went ahead and called
mm-hmm.
to look, why are you saying this stuff? Mm-hmm. He said to me, no, I said, we need to have a conversation. He said, no, we don't. You handled it how you wanted to handle it. And I'm good. He said, and I don't have nothing to say. I said, so you don't have nothing to say about all those things that you said? He said, no, Triniti, that person is bitter. And I did not say that. I said, okay.
But when you called me, like I said,
okay. He said, I said, okay. And he said, You got it. I said, I know I got it.
But just like I just
Bye-bye.
told you in the conversations,
And
those
of course I'm blocked. Of course I'm blocked or whatever. I don't have an issue with, this is the thing. And this is what I was trying to explain to Trent, and I was trying to explain to Savannah. You can call me your worst queen. I probably about was your worst queen. I probably was. At the end of the day, first of all, I'm no longer Miss Black America. Yesha is 6 months in. Let's just clear that up. So I can be that.
Mm-hmm.
I can be that. That's fine. But I never once disclosed any information that went on. How do you know that we didn't get paid? That's the stuff that I don't understand. How do you know?
And how do I know the conversation? I'm telling you the conversation that when you just called me, I'm telling you what he said, the reasons why he said. I ain't no mind reader. I can't make this the search shit. You just can't make. You just can't pull out there. It's a difference when somebody's saying something that has no merit to it than when somebody's saying something that's factual. Like when I get off here and I send BJ the screenshots of what he said about BJ that night they was in the pageant. BJ is going to look at things in a different aspect.
Who is BJ?
My brother BJ. BJ who make my BJ. BJ.
I don't know BJ.
BJ from Jackson. Grand.
Oh, BJ. Okay, yeah.
BJ.
But my whole thing is, like I said, after talking to Trent and after Savannah and them, I said, you can say whatever you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about that. We have moved on. These people are 6 months in. I don't care. Just don't. I never disclosed any information about anything. So why are you continuously talking about me? That's what I don't understand.
And
at this point, I don't care. I don't. You can watch.
Because guess what? I don't even know. What's the woman name from Alabama?
Who? Tamara?
I don't even know her personally. I don't even stay in Atlanta. I know one person who work at Delta, and that's him. How would I know she come to his job? How do I know she use up all his perks? How do I know these things? I can't guess this stuff. Certain stuff people have to use common sense and say, well, damn.
My whole thing was just tell me you said it and why you said it. It ain't about just tell me you said it.
But
if you said it, you said it. What made you say it?
Guess what I told him when he told me you was a hard the day that he told me that he was not paying you and your king, the regular king. In my words to him, when I asked him why, he said because you have been embarrassing, whatever you have been doing on live, and you just can't get along with nobody. I said, well, if she has been doing a bad job, a poor job, then don't pay her. But don't wait till, my exact words was, don't wait till the night of to notify them that you're not going to pay them.
See, the thing about it is this. I'm very teachable.
Uh-huh.
If everything that went on, and I said this earlier, everything that went on, he never sat back and said, I mean, you had other people like, I remember I had a conversation with Archie. I remember I had a conversation with Tamara. Of course, Pebbles constantly. We were constantly talking, different formats or whatever. Bennie never once said, I don't like this. Don't do this as a boss or as a promoter, outside of you being uncle. As a boss, he never once said, don't do this, this and then the other. When the situation with Tios went on, and I'm only bringing this up because of the whole situation of what I was doing. When the whole situation with Tios went on and whatever, Bennie called or whatever, I never forget, I was at the gym and he was just like, oh no, you said what you had to say, you good, don't backtrack this and that and the other. And I'm like, well, if I said, do you want me to take it down? He was like, that's up to you. My point is, you was never saying what I was doing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You was never saying, and I'm saying this because you're telling people, oh, I was horrible and I'm not paying them, but that wasn't contractually the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You weren't saying, because if I wanted to really be a bitch and sue you for what happened, I could do that. I'm not going to do that because that's neither here nor there. But don't turn the narrative as if I was doing something wrong. Okay, so yeah, I got into it with Tios. I got into it with Tios because of you and because of the system. Mm-hmm. I didn't get into it with Tios for my own health. I'm defending you and I'm defending your system that you worked so hard for. This man constantly is reading, and this is old, but this man is constantly reading the black system, but yet we're still sending our representatives to them. Do you not understand that? I don't understand why people don't comprehend that. So I'm sitting here saying this man is dogging us. I'm the face. Clearly, however you want to see it, I'm the face of the system. Well, one of the faces. So yes, I'm going to speak up because you're not going to speak up.
You were the face.
You're not going to speak up because you want to be in, and I don't like that. I don't give a fuck. That's the problem with this industry now. Y'all want us to be this picture perfect queen. You knew I wasn't going to be no picture perfect queen when the crown was placed on my head, and I let you know that. And I told Bennie that, you know, I ain't been nothing in 10 years, something especially of this magnitude. I don't know what to necessarily do. Just do you. Keep your platform, which I did. Do your community service, which I did several of them, all of that. So for you to sit, so because I was the worst queen because I was verbal, or because I took up for myself. You know what I'm saying? The whole situation with Aria, like what is the issue? I'll be that. I'll take the title as the worst queen. That's fine. But tell the whole story during your pillow talk.
Yeah.
Tell the whole story, because I'm sure if he told you that, he's told other promoters that. I think it was Archie. I think Archie told my daddy, or might have told Tamara. Somehow ever, I wouldn't cheat her, but I will be scared to crown her. Well, you don't have to be scared to crown me if you do what's right. That's why I can easily sit back and say, you know what? I'm good, because I'll never get a fair chance. Anytime a bitch is close up on me, if I'm in a pageant and she's close enough to even be the winner, they're going to crown her over me. And I've set that reputation for myself. And that's fine, because I see now what it is. I don't necessarily care about going and do something else, because being Miss Black America was something that I learned that maybe this may not be for you on this multitude. I don't know how to not get on live and say what I have to say or go out. I haven't matured in that nature. But at the end of the day, don't necessarily put me as the villain when you haven't did what you were supposed to do. I never. Okay, well, Archie said he didn't say. I said I couldn't remember whether it was you or whether it was Tamara. But anyway, it was definitely said that you said it. So that's neither here nor there. But at the end of the day, don't make me out the villain when you ain't never told. I'm a manager. I cannot go write up any of my girls for something that they did not do. If I have not said, okay, don't do this no more. Don't charge this credit card, or don't do this. You can't do that.
Yeah.
If you would have came to me and said, this is not what you need to do. This not prime example. End of my reign. Naisha said, you don't need to do this no more. And I didn't do it. I did not do it. So don't change the narrative, because now you're painting a picture as I was just this horrible person and I did all these things that I couldn't get. I got along with everybody. Me and Terrell was like this. I got along with the boys just fine. Miss Black America Newcomer, we really not.
Correction.
What?
Read black systems. I don't tolerate ignorant people, disrespectful people. Oh my God.
That's probably TLC block. But anyway, the thing about it is that I never said anything about me and the boys got along just fine. The girls, I mean, Aria had her issue. We had an issue. I didn't really talk to Barbie, but I have an issue with her. So don't paint this narrative if indeed you did say this. So at the end of the day, you didn't pay us. How did he even know? That's my whole thing. Nobody knew about that. Nobody knew about that except for me and Terrell. That's where my issue comes in. That you're telling this story.
Because I know, because he told me.
So when I ask you, well, dang, what you doing? What's all of this? It's like, oh, I didn't say that. Well, how did anybody know about it? That's the thing. That's the issue that I have. But that's neither here nor there. He's clearly said what he had to say and whatever. And I'm no longer. I no longer have to deal with it. But don't.
I got like 7 or 8 inboxes telling me, you're not going to be able to go to this page. No, let me tell you something. I go to work. I take care of myself. Like I told him, Bennie, you can never say, Bennie bought me a Mercedes C300 that's parked right outside my house right now. He bought it. Bennie has given me well over about $15,000 or $16,000. Oh, BJ, he said that
Hold on, before you get into it, BJ, let me just get off. My whole thing was, at the end of the day, don't paint this picture of me and you know it wasn't that. Because if you never corrected me or you never said da 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 da, you need to do da 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 da, then at the end of the day, you should have said what you had to say to me and not anyone else. That is the issue that I had with him or anybody else. That's the issue that I had with Naisha when we didn't get into it, but when she came to me with the mess, and I'm like, well, Grand, you never said anything to me all year, but now all of a sudden you're coming to me with mess. How is one supposed to look at that? You know what I'm saying? Like, even with Teos, I never had a problem with Teos until the issue came when Bennie was like, da 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 da, and I.
Well, her phone froze. Okay, well, BJ, he sent me a message. It was back in. I screenshot it. Don't leave. I'm fit to go and read the message verbatim. Hold on. He said, you need to talk to your friend BJ. The people are reading him. I said, what are they saying? He said that she got the whole dressing room funky. I said, well, I said, that's my friend. Did you say anything to her? He said, no, I don't know her like that. But I just be saying how he just keep on, he carry mess. Like he carry mess. He carry mess. But he won't own up to it. Now, BJ, I'm going to send you these screenshots, and I guarantee you he's going to say, well, I didn't tell anyone that. And that'd be my problem with people. They don't own up to whatever they do. They don't know how to hold their balls behind whatever they do. Because I'm a nigga that I can hold my balls behind whatever. Behind whatever. It's just conversations that people would not, like, I'm not supposed to be privy to as far as whoever. If you don't want to come back out, then don't say it. Because I'm a nigga, if you make me mad, I'm not saying anything. Especially if you told me something. Especially if it's juicy. You told me you weren't paying them people. I told them what you said. I told them. You told me that lady was coming up to your job. I don't know what that lady do in her personal life. You told me that. I told them what you said. That's stuff that you told me. You put me in them people business. I didn't ask to be in their business. I didn't call you like, why you ain't, I ain't call you like, did you pay them? I ain't call you like, do these people come to your job? That's not stuff that I call you to ask you. That's stuff that you told me. And I was not going to make a live until Bennie called me when I was on Triniti Live and said I was trying to destroy his life. And I'm not trying to destroy your life. I'm just telling you, I'm a man. I stand behind what I say I'm going to do. And I do. And I did. I do, and I did. When he called me, after he sent me that text message about BJ, well, I called him. And I asked him, well, where's BJ? Did you tell him what they saying? No, he ain't my friend. So why would you text me that? What do you, I'm not even in Atlanta. I'm not even nowhere near where y'all are. So why would you text me and tell me that? Why? It's just certain conversations that you have with people that you just shouldn't have if you can't stand behind them and say that you said it. It's just period, point blank. Because I'm going to say whatever I say. Hold on, bitch. I'm trying to hit the see more button. I can't read what you're saying. Okay, I can see it now. How can I hit the see more button? That's what I'm saying, bitch. They be so scared. They can't fight. They scared. They wanna throw rocks and hide their hand. But I'm not the type of person I told, like, and no matter what people say, me and Benny have been broken up for what's it, August, 2 months. And I told him when he called me begging me to take him back, begging me to talk back to him, begging him. And I just told him there's no reason for us. I would rather go back to my kid's mama. There's no reason for us to keep being together. I'm not sexually attracted to you. Your toupee be slipping off when we sleep. Nothing attracts me to you. So why would I deal with it? Why would I be with it? And I told you that. And that was the reason why we broke up. I told him I'm not sexually attracted to you. And I just feel like it's best that you find somebody who you can be sexually attracted to. And his exact words was, do not start fucking with Stasha. And I said, Stasha? Why would I start fucking with Stasha or none of my friends? I said, Ben, I wouldn't fuck with none of your friends because I know you ain't gonna do nothing but whine and cry about it. He told me saying, I'm not gonna fuck with none of yours. And I said, okay. So we just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. I'm just saying, like, my only point is, like, don't try to make me seem like a liar when I have facts. It'll be a different thing if I got on here. Now, y'all just heard that woman say, only person who knew about that was me and Terrell and Benny. I guarantee you, if you Braxton, Javon just got her. I guarantee you, if you ask him who knew about the stuff that was going on, he's like, I wasn't supposed to know about that stuff. Hell, I don't even think Benny was supposed to know about it. I don't think he was supposed to know about it, but shit, he did, and so he told me. Yeah. Hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And I don't just make up shit. I'm gonna have some facts to have. It was a different thing if I knew y'all. I know Javon from way back when he won university. But that's it. I don't know Tamara but just spoke to her. Hey, how you doing? Didn't know they were being best friends, so he told me. I don't talk to Timmy. Don't talk to Trinity. Don't talk to whatever the king name is. I don't talk to these people. So the reason why I had to make up a lie about them. What reason? What's up, Clee? You enjoying your trip, friend? Yeah. I just want my life ain't about no mess. It ain't about none of it. It's just to make you motherfuckers know that I don't got no reason to sit right here and lie. For what? What's up, Uncle? Oh, this head's on deck. There's no need. None. Do I get mad? Do I get irritated when I bring people around people and then people do snake stuff? That does make me mad because I was a man and I gave you my word that I would not fuck none of your friends. But for you to try to be sneaky, and then you know you being sneaky when you say, okay, just don't say nothing else and I won't talk to her no more. That shit too late. That shit is too late. It's over. It's done. It's a dud. And y'all think I give a fuck about? Guess what? I ain't know about D West coming to you asking you nothing about no prelim 10 years ago. Didn't know nothing about it. You told me that. And D West know that there's a conversation that I don't know nothing about. Here's what I said. Hello. I will, TT. How you doing? Is that my TT? TT, I think Miosha's having the family reunion next weekend on the crew, on the boat, the yacht, or some shit she said. Yeah. But I tell you, say hey. But yeah, I wouldn't know all this stuff. Like, I don't know all this stuff. You told me all this stuff. You tried to make me and my brother. This man tried to make me and Trent get into it. He wrote me when they was in Chicago. Comes back, can you please tell Trent to stop touching me? And I said, Trent, who? He said he sent me a picture of Trent. He just touched me and pinched me on my nipples. I said, boy, Trent ain't doing nothing but playing with you. Trent did that when I was sitting right there. And then he gonna call me and oh, you just okay with another man pinching and touching on me? What? What? And I sent Trent the screenshots. I sent them then. Like certain stuff you should not do. You should not do, and if you do them, have the balls to stand behind them. Have them. I don't even talk to Real Love just to join my life. Never talk to me.